I'm not satisfied. Totally not, because we lose and it was not necessary.
Paul Scholes has had enough of Fred and McTominay in the Man United midfield. It may be a new season, but this afternoon was very much a case of the same old problems for Manchester United. Optimism was high coming into the new campaign that the appointment of Erik ten Hag would bring about some immediate improvements within the team, but the performance against Brighton at Old Trafford was a timely reminder of just how much work still needed to be done. The away side completely outperformed the host for the majority of the 90 minutes, taking a 2-0 lead into the interval thanks to a brace from Pascal Gross. While United would manage to get one back in the second half, they never looked likely to draw the game. Paul Scholes hammers Manchester United midfield. While the team were too open at the back, the United midfield was particularly concerning. Both Scott McTominay and Fred were well off the pace throughout, failing to do much on the ball while also being completely overrun out of possession. Brighton's opening goal was a prime example, with McTominay needlessly turning the ball over in the middle third, which ultimately led to it going into the net at the other end. The Scotland international was also lucky not to be sent off for a very dangerous tackle in the opening half. Fred would be substituted early in the second half, with his midfield partner somehow lasting until the 78th minute. Speaking on Premier League productions, Paul Scholes hinted that he has had enough of seeing that particular duo in the Manchester United midfield. It was a shocking start for Man United and the first half was shambolic really, Scholes told Premier League Productions. The signs were there right from the first few minutes that this was going to be bad. McTominay was always trying to run with the ball. Ridiculous. The quality in the middle of the pitch was really poor. I was happy he didn't get sent off, but I think he was slightly lucky. Again, he's running with the ball. Absolutely ridiculous. It could easily have been a red card. The quality in the middle of the pitch was nowhere near good enough, but we've seen that for the last few years with these two players. With Fred and McTominay, he is going to have to go with just one of them, but even one of them is probably too many. Fred gives the ball away all the time and McTominay's trying to run with the ball constantly, and then gives it away. Pass it to your best players. It's not that difficult. It's criminal on a day like today, Scholes said. Manchester United have been in the market for a midfielder this summer, although their pursuit of Frenkie de Jong has so far proven fruitless. A deal for the Barcelona player is looking increasingly unlikely as things stand. Regardless of whether they can secure his signing or not, it seems clear that another central midfielder will have to be brought in before the end of the month. It gets worse. Man United are keen on bringing Marco Arnautovic back to the Premier League. Arnautovic played for West Ham and Stoke and is now at Bologna. United have signed Lisandro Martinez, Tyrell Malacia and Christian Eriksen this summer, but Erik ten Hag has been unable to strengthen his front line. United are keen on bringing the former West Ham and Stoke forward, who scored 43 goals in the Premier League, back to England. Lisandro Martinez and Tyrell Malacia have been signed in defense along with midfielder Christian Eriksen already this summer, but Erik ten Hag has been unable to strengthen his front line yet. With Anthony Martial currently injured and concerns over Cristiano Ronaldo's future, United are looking for more options up front. They remain interested in RB Salzburg striker Benjamin Sesko, but there is a feeling it is a difficult deal to do. Ten Hag is therefore keen on signing Arnautovic, who can play out wide or through the middle. The Dutchman was asked about the 33-year-old following Sunday's 2-1 defeat by Brighton at Old Trafford, in what was the United manager's first competitive game in charge. I don't go into names because I think in this preseason 250 players are involved or linked with Manchester United. So that's it, he said. We have two strikers, maybe a third one, with Marcus Rashford as well. If you enjoyed our video, make sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.